What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is my second video, and so I've been told by a lot of people I should start a YouTube channel and just do a whole bunch of Q&As and pranks and stuff. So I'm gonna start off with something easy. So I posted on my Snap, just send a whole bunch of questions and I'm gonna answer them honestly. And I got a list and I'm gonna go down and be as truthful as I can. So first one I got was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me when I was a kid. Hands down, I was like 10 or 11, I'm not really sure. And I had this huge crush on this girl. And we were friends for a long time before that, and it just developed over time. And I was outside. She was in my neighborhood. She just happened to be in my neighborhood that day. So I went out there as a kid. When you're young, you try to show out, be cool. Back then it was, oh, I can run the fastest. Let me try to show out, just being dumb. So I was out there running around playing, and my mom told me to stop doing. I think I was climbing up on some wall or something, trying to be cool and stuff. And she told me to stop, and I didn't. And she came back outside, and she saw me. So she stopped right there. She was like, "TJ Brooks, come here." Did the finger and everything. So I was like, oh, I already know it's over with. So I climbed down. I walked over to her, and she smacked me, like, pop, right upside my head, in front of my friends, the girl, everyone. It was so embarrassing. And what's crazy is I see them every day at school. I had to see them for however long I was at this school, and like they all just started laughing at me, and it was just so bad, bro. Like, oh my god. And I couldn't do nothing but just sit there. I went in the house, sat there, stared at the wall for like 30 minutes, went to sleep. But anyways, that's just one embarrassing moment. Do I have a girlfriend? No. I don't know. It's just I want to date somebody, but these females are not loyal. They taking it to another level. Like, they have 6 side niggas left and right. So nah, I'm single. I can't put up with getting lied to and cheated on again. That's just not the wave. How many children do I want? This answer varies, because now I got nieces and nephews. I see the struggle of having a bunch of kids. So, yeah. I used to say 3, but now I just want 2 boys. Used to be born a girl, but nah, 2 boys. That way I could teach them both how to play basketball. They closer in age, probably like 1-2 years apart at the max. And, yeah, 2 kids. Where do I see myself in the future? Well, I'm actually finished with high school right now. So when I turn 18, I'm gonna enlist into the Army. So I see myself as being a high-ranking Army, person in the Army. I wanted to get my engineering degree, but I don't know if that's the route I want to go anymore. I don't know. I was kind of 50-50, but I know most definitely I want to be in the Army. That's just, it runs in my family. I have so many people in Army, Marines, Navy. So I think that's just like best route for me. Worst thing I did as a child to get a whooping? Ooh, hold on. Alright. My mom specifically told me, do not go outside. I'm gonna go to work, and your brother, he's not feeling good, so he's not gonna go outside and watch you. So the only thing I had to do was just keep myself entertained indoors all day. That's all I had to do. And I didn't listen. I went outside, played with my friends, spent the whole day outside. And my mom just happened to come home from work a little bit early. And she caught me as soon as I was like going down the slide. I got out the slide. I was like, I don't even know. Let me say 11, 12. I got in a lot of trouble when I was 11 and 12 from just always trying to show out and be outside. But yeah, it was at the time, this is considered late because I was only like 11, but it was like 8:39. I just got done playing. I was so tired, and then as soon as I turned the corner, my mom was coming in the gate, and she saw me. Like, we made eye contact. I don't know why I thought running to the house, like being there first, would save me, but I ran to the house. I took off as fast as I could, and I just tried to play it off like, oh no, I've been in the house all day, just chilling. Now I know she saw me. I was a bad liar. So got in the house. She went in the room. She didn't say nothing. Went in the room, so I was just like, okay. I sat there trying to come up with my game plan. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I get out of this? And she comes out with the fattest belt I've ever seen in my life. Like, it struck fear in my heart. And it's just like, ain't nothing I can do. You can't run. You can't avoid it. So I thought I was just gonna man up. I thought I'm gonna take it. I'm 11. I'm a big man. Ain't no whooping gonna scare me. Nigga. Boy, was I wrong. So I remember this one vividly. She was like, come on. You know what time it is. She was like, didn't I tell you not to go outside? And I'm lit on, I'm sorry, yes, ooh, And then I thought it was gonna be over. Most whoopings last 30 seconds, 40 seconds at the max. It lasts for a good 2 minutes. I know that don't sound like a long time, but when you, man, she catches her breath, man, nigga, I was like, come on, bro, I know your arm tired. And then I tried to catch the belt. If you've ever got a whooping, anybody that's grew up in a black household and you get a whooping, don't catch the belt. Just take it. Don't catch the belt. And it made it like 5 times madder. See, nah. Oh my God, bro. My butt cheeks were sore for a good 2 weeks, bro. Not even gonna cap. Oh yeah, crap. What are the rest of my questions? And then, what's my body count? Body count is 0. People never believe me when I tell them that. They always assume it's 4, 5, 6. Nah, I ain't that type of dude. I really want to be in a relationship before I do something like that. So, nah, I won't be messing around with these females because only bad things can come from it. So I'm going to wait. My plan really was to wait till I was 18. But I think I'm just going to wait till I'm in a serious, committed relationship. Stupidest thing I've ever gotten in trouble for. My sophomore year, I went to Woodstock High School, and I had Latin. I was so dumb. I thought Latin and Spanish were pretty much the same thing, and Spanish was taken up, so I took Latin. My teacher, she hated me from the get-go. I don't know why. I never did anything to her. Anyways, like, my desk was right next to a small little trash bin, so I crumbled the ball up and tossed it like 2 feet into the trash can, and I made it and everything, just a simple, let me try to get back to work. I got written up for that, bro. I had 5 days of ISS for that, because I kept getting in trouble over and over and over for stupid stuff, and she wrote me up for that, and I was like, you serious? She's like, if you keep on, I'm gonna add more to it, because it's talking back and being disrespectful. I was like, alright. And so I didn't say nice, alright. She's like, oh, you want to get smart? And it turned into 5 days, bro. I remember that day vividly because it was like so stupid. Have I ever snuck out? Yes, but nothing crazy. It was like, I'm an early bird. I get in the house probably 9:30, 10 at the latest. It was like 10:30. I went to the front of my neighborhood, chill with some friends, listen to music, and then left like 10 minutes later. And I got caught as soon as I got back in. I got older, so I was just like, I eat those. But I ain't say that, of course. And she was like, don't do nothing stupid. And then she gave me a whole life lecture. You never know what could happen. You could have got robbed, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, last time I ever snuck out because I just didn't feel like hearing that. Have I ever been caught beating my meat? I think, yeah, once. Because I don't really do that like that. I mean, like, it's not the hype. But when I was, like, 12, I didn't even know my mom was at home. It was my first time ever seeing something like that. Like, porn or anything like that. I never looked at it. Never really cared for it. But I was like, everyone's talking about it, so let me try it. I got in the mood and stuff. Set the scenery. Light some candles. And I'm playing. But, I was doing the deed, and I didn't even hear the front door open. So my mom walks past my room cleaning up, and I'm like, and she just glanced in like that, and I'm sitting there trying to, something like that, close down everything as quick as I could, and she caught me. That's the second worst whooping I've ever got. And what's crazy to me is I didn't see why it was so bad, but I mean, I guess in a female's perspective, it's really bad. But she was like, "What are you doing?" She opened the laptop up. I thought when you close the laptop, it closes down everything. No, it doesn't at all. So what happened? So she opened it up and it loaded. And it loaded right back to everything. Video unpaused, the audio was blasting, but I had the little headphones on, so she took that out, and she was like, "This is what you're doing now? This is what you're doing now? You think you grown?" She's like, "Alright, I'm gonna see how grown you are." Got that belt, bow, 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 bow. And then she called my dad, but I didn't live with my dad at the time. My dad was like, all over the phone, and then when it got down to a one-on-one, he was like, "Son, I know your mom's really upset. I'm not as mad as her, but just don't do it. Shouldn't be worried about stuff like that." Because, he's a dude. He did it too. But yeah, that was one time I ever got caught. Worst girlfriend I've ever had. It's been a minute since I had a girlfriend. Like, I haven't been really looking. I don't know. I just been keeping to myself. And my ex, she was amazing. I gotta give props to her. Got no hate for her, all love. Me and her, we went strong for 2.5, 3 years, something like that. And I got nothing but praise for her. But I never had like a crazy ex. Cause I mean, I had a serious relationship young, like from 6th to 9th grade. So yeah, serious. So before her, I was 5th grade and under, so I never had a crazy ex. Most points I ever scored in the game, basketball, 21, 22, one of those. It was my junior year. Yeah, I played for Woodstock over the summer, because I moved right after that. Like, I played over the summer, and then the school year started, then I moved like a few months into the school year. But yeah, it was like 21, 22, and it was like almost all threes. I hit like 6 threes, a layup, or something like that. Like, I was only shooting. But what's crazy is I can't even shoot now. What are my kinks? I don't really have any kinks, because I don't really do freaky stuff. I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that be like the leather ball with the whip, like, like, nah, that ain't me. I don't get down like that. But first time getting head, that was my 8th grade year. It was for me, it was straight, but for her, she's weird for that. Because let me tell you a story. I was hooping all day in July from 12 to like 6. I was out there in the heat all day hooping, so I'm sweaty, I'm dirty. Like, that's what's crazy. I was not in a presentable manner. So this, never seen it before. This girl was walking by the neighborhood, and she was just like eyeballing me. So she came back with her friend, and then they both kept asking me, and they was like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm from yada yada yada." And they was like, "Oh, you knew?" And I was new at the time. That's crazy that they knew that. But then they was like, "Come talk with us, come chill with us." And so there's a courts, and then there's a park. So we sat at the park, and then she wanted to play truth or dare, and then she was like, "Truth or dare." I was like, "Truth," trying not to be dare off the bat. So we played, and then I finally just picked dare. She was like, "Come with me." I was like, alright. I mean, I knew it was gonna go down. I wasn't stupid. I mean, something was gonna go down. I'm not dumb. So she took me like by the back of the court or something. There's like pretty much like woods. It's weird. It was outside. Yeah, my first time was outside. And I do not remember her name. It was going on 5 years ago, something like that. But yeah, she was just like, all right. She was like, I know you just met me, but just trust me. And I was like, okay. Cause I'm like, I'm just a dumb nigga. I'm like, what are you about to do? What's up? What you trying to do? And so she just started going to work. And it ain't even like, she did it for like 2 minutes and then was like, oh, I gotta go. Cause her friend came and was like, my mom's calling me. She said we gotta go home. And so I'm sitting there thinking, hey, I'm finally getting head. And then like 2 seconds later, I was like, bro, I've been hooping all day, bro. I'm not, come on now, you nasty. But yeah, that was the first time I ever got it. It was like a 4. I give it 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. How many exes do I have? I mean, I've had girlfriends when I was like 6, but we were just friends. You know, it was nothing real. But like a real relationship, I say 3 or 4. One of those. Like, my relationships, besides my serious relationship, never lasted long. They were like 2 weeks, a month, and then I'd be like, bro, I'm sorry, but I'm not really trying to do this. I don't know. Relationships were weird to me as I was growing up. I just never saw the point. But yeah, about 3 or 4. One serious relationship. How old am I? 17. I turned 18 in July. How tall am I? 6 foot, 6'1". That's short to me, cause my brother's 6'5", bro. Like, he got the good genes. This nigga walk in the room, he gotta duck and then stand up. So, but yeah, 6 foot, 6'1", like right in the middle. Where am I from? All right. So I was born in Atlanta, like the white part, cause you know there's a white and a black part. I was born in the white part, but I never like lived there. I was born and I left. I lived in Buford, Georgia, for a minute. I don't remember. I was little, so I don't really remember. But mainly because I moved to Woodstock when I was in the 2nd grade. I stayed there for 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Halfway through, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then 5th. Left 6th grade year and came back my freshman year. Stayed until my junior year, and then I moved to Cartersville, Georgia. That's where I am now. And yeah, but mainly I've been back and forth between Cherokee County and Cobb County. So yeah, that's where I'm from. Am I the only child? No. I have 2 older brothers. They are 22 and 23. They're cool. I mean, growing up with them was a little hard because they grew up like tough, and I grew up, I ain't even gonna cap, from birth to like 12, I was a mama's boy. It was bad. I had to grow out of that. So I was like weak to them. So they used to bully me. Like, I used to come home from school, and my older brother was like, if you want to go to your room, you gotta either fight me, not like really fight, but like manage to get past him. I gotta fight him or do 40 push-ups. And I'm like 9, 8, something like that. So I'm just sitting there like, really, dude? Like, come on. And it was every single day, because the way it set up, and at that time, high school got out before, middle school got out before elementary. I don't know why, it's just how it was. So, what is this? But, yeah. So he would be like, oh, you gotta either fight me or do 40 push-ups. So, of course I tried to fight him, because, you know, I was weak. I'd do 5 push-ups and feel like I was finna die. So I was like, I tried to swing. He used to dip, tap, tap, tap. But those taps felt like haymakers, nigga. So, that's just one instance, bro. Growing up with them was not easy. But yeah, 2 older brothers, and just a little side history. I got 2 nieces and a nephew. Coolest thing that could ever happen to me, honestly. It feels weird saying I'm an uncle, because, you know, I'm only 17, but that's just a little bit of history about me. But thank y'all for checking out the video, and I'll be posting more. I don't know, I'm kind of getting into this. Alright.